please forgive the fan noise. I currently have one blowing on me because it is hot as heck here in the south. And everything is sticky and we don't have proper AC. So, without the fan, I would be dying. Okay. Now, first off in this makeup tutorial, we're going in with powder foundation because it is too hot for liquid foundation. It's too hot for liquid. It would just melt all over your face. Melt it all off your face. It's hot. So we're just gonna take this. It's obviously not going to be full coverage because it is a powder. But it'll work and will help tone down the shininess. They say as they have a very shiny nose still. As usual, I have chapstick on my lips, just as a base for everything, just because. And now we're just gonna make sure everything is all blended. Alright, so now that part's done. Then we're going to go into a neutral eyeshadow palette. And we're also going to preemptively pull out the blending brush. And we're going to take one of the lighter shades, in this case this one for me, and pick something relatively close to your skin tone. And this is just going to be my base. And do it around my eyebrow. I have no idea why I said it like that. And I am bringing it all the way to the brow bone since it is a light color. And if you're wanting like other colors to pop on top, you can also obviously use like a lighter color, use a concealer, a mixed jumbo pencil and milk, or whatever. Now I'm going to take this kind of darker, neutrally typey color. It's from an LA Colors palette. They don't really have names, so. Wow, there is like no color payoff coming off of this brush. What the heck? I am trying. This is doing nothing. Okay, let's try this one down here. Let's see if that does something. There we go, we're getting somewhere. Now, you may be watching this, and if you're not new to this channel, you may be like, but Phoenix, this is a neutral look. Au contraire, my friend, au contraire. It may look that way right now, but it ain't staying that way for long. This is just the base. Now we're taking a blendy brush. Blendy, blend, 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 blend. Blend, 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 blend. I'm gonna leave this out because I'm gonna use it for my brows, because I think I'm gonna do brows today. As weird and abnormal for me as it seems. Now we're gonna take our Metal Eyes from Hard Candy palette. Going to take the setting spray liquid and put some of that into its mixing well that it comes with. And we're going to take, because my top is gold, we're going to gently take some gold pigment using this side of the brush that comes with it to kind of, sort of in a way, scrape off the pigment from the bulby thing. If you've seen the palette, you know what you know why I call it a bulby thing. I'll actually show it to you in a minute. I'm just trying. Okay, I'm going to turn it around this way. So that the frickin' fan stops blowing the powder away after I rub it off the bowl. Now why they set it up this way, I don't know. It's definitely not the easiest way to get the color into the mixing well. I'm also going to add a tiny touch of the silver, just because I'm me. I like silver better than gold. Don't ask me why, I've just never been a big fan of gold. Which, oddly enough, that whole concept ended up being part of a conversation in one of my dreams last night. And I don't get it. I do not. I do not claim to interpret dreams. That is not where my branch of the paganism stuff goes. What I work with. I absolutely crap at it. Beyond, maybe this is something you're worried about. But why would I don't get it. I don't claim to. I really, really don't. Okay, so now we're going to mix up that pigment in with the setting spray liquidy stuff in there. And here's the palette. They're kind of bulby, so that's why I call them bulby things. And I'm just gonna put some of this right on my eyelid to kind of, and I chose the gold to go with my shirt. Really, that's all there is to that. I did a much better job on my left eye than my right eye. Oops. Just hack. Now clean this later. And now I'm just going to use another brush to pat on some of that gold on top of that. See how that goes. I have not really done this method where I basically set the eyeshadow with another eyeshadow, with the same eyeshadow, just drawing. So, now if you really wanted to pop, I'd probably recommend doing not the setting spray method and just using the NYX Jumbo Pencil and Milk or a concealer, and I'm pretty sure that would make it really pop. But if you're wanting slightly more toned down look for this works just as well. I will totally need to clean this up soon. Or, like, today. Next I'm going to take the Take Me Out liner that came with the palette. And I'm going to put it in my waterline. Because it makes for a great waterline eyeliner, which is something I like sometimes. Stays pretty long from what I've noticed. It's pretty good. Feels pretty dang comfortable too. I say pretty a lot, apparently. Now I'm gonna go back in with that dark eyeshadow that we used before and pop that back on the outer corner and in the crease again. And gently kind of overlap it a little bit with the gold on the outside corner. Just to be like, yeah, we're making this still look cohesive and not amiss. You get what I'm saying? Then back in with the blending brush, blend very, very gently. Now we're going to take a smaller, like, liner brush. Where is it? It is in the bag. It is not it. Where is it? Here it is. You didn't come here for a normalcy, did you? Didn't think so. We're going in that same brown. And just lightly brushing over the hairs that are already there. If you like doing like Instagram brows and stuff, go for it. I've never tried it. I don't personally enjoy the look. For frick's sake. Push my hair behind my head multiple times. It keeps doing that. But just gently filling in the hairs that are already there, giving them slight extra darkness. That I do. no, I do not know why my eyebrow hairs are as dark as they are when I'm a natural blonde. I don't get it. Don't ask. I haven't got a clue. It's a question we may never know the answer to. Alright, next we're going to take a blush, just whichever blush really works for you. I use a pretty light one because I normally don't like wearing a lot of blush. And I also use one that has sparkles in it. Just because, okay, actually technically speaking, I mixed this myself. It's a bunch of eyeshadows of a standard blush, some old powder that was just hardly in the pot anymore, and some highlight. But I am trying to look more alive today, so there's that. And then I'm going to take a big, big fluffy blush. Fluffy brush, not fluffy blush. And just beep, 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 beep. And now I'm going to go into my Lucky Charming highlight because I want to. Blend. And put that on my highlight spots. And then we go take a big fluffy brush again and blend, 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 blend. Blend, 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 blend. Blend, 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 blend. Blend, blend. Blend, 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 blend. Blend, blend. Blend, 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 blend. Blend, 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 blend. Blend, 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 blend. And I'm totally going to have to fix my hair shortly. Where did I just... There you are. That is not what I... You know those seconds where you grab multiple things at once and then you put the wrong thing back? Got my Epic Ink eyeliner. Gonna start by making a line as close to my lash line as possible. I'm just going out. And back in. Filling it in. And filling in that part. Now you could easily leave it here, but I'm going to accentuate my little freckle mole beauty bark thing there. because I can. And you can also, turn this into whatever you want. Broken doll, black belt bride's makeup. Probably would have gone with darker colors for the eyeshadow for that. Whatever you want. Now I'm just going to take a mascara, brand, everything. Really does not matter too much. This mascara does nothing except add color. That's not going to work for me. So back to my standard Peacock Flare. But in general, type of mascara does not matter too much, especially if you do use false lashes. Just make sure you have a good eyelash curler to smush them together. Your real and your fake. I don't know why I have Christmas songs going through my head, but I do, and it's weird, and it's freaking August. But now I have jingle bells going through my head. Oh, yeah. The fun part of having alters who love Christmas. They will start singing the songs no matter what time of year. And then the headspace is filled with Christmas songs. Mother frick. Yeah. Now, for lips, do what you want. Right now, I'm going to test out this iridescent lip color by Wet n Wild. That's a Mega Last iridescent lip color in Unicorn Soul. That's what it looks like. And I want to show you, I don't know if you can see, yeah, taking that away and moving it. There's a unicorn carved into it. So, go back down. That's as far as it goes down. There's like no color in here, especially if you put it on over a chapstick. But it's like highlight for your lips. Now, I'm pretty sure this could potentially be meant as a dupe for, I think the Unicorn Tears one I've seen at Ulta, but I could be wrong. So, and that is the look for now. I'll probably add some more eyeliner stuff later, knowing me. Heck if I know. Might add more color. We shall see. Bye!